So we've got two options. I can either go with the guy that I have been leveling up, so the one that you saw me play before, who is now level 35, way above what he was before. And I can go to the Prometheus map, which is the latest map, so it'll be a completely new thing, new builds, new everything. It'll be on the Prometheus map, which means that the quests and the things like that are all interwoven with it. It's a huge map, it's massive, and but I've got some like starting skills, and one of the things that I have worked out with this game, having played it a little bit now, is it doesn't matter how many blueprints you've got, you are always starting right from the beginning. It's just how quickly you can progress to having something better. If you've got a character that's higher level, you can get to the really cool materials a little bit faster because you've already got everything, you've already unlocked a bunch of stuff. Or I could start as a level 0. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. If I'm going for the new map, I will be going with the big guy, with the guy that's level up. Or I can go to the lowest of the low. I can go to the Prometheus map, which is the high level one, or I can go to the Olympus map for the completely new person, and you'll be able to see the game leveling up from scratch. And I'm leaving it to you guys which one you do. I don't mind. Effectively, I'm happy to do both. So it's either higher level character with a lot of unlocked blueprints already, going into the hardest difficulty map, or it's right from scratch, level 0. This will be the character I probably play on stream, and only on stream, and only ever on stream. So you'll see something completely new. So I mean, as I say, I'm leaving it to you guys very quickly. Which would you prefer to see? Completely new character going from the very beginning, and this will be the streaming character, or slightly higher level going for the harder stuff. And I really would like to put it to you which you'd like to see on this, because I'm introducing you to this game for the most part. I would imagine a number of people here have not seen Icarus before, so what would people like? What would people be interested in? Hello, Eleanor. Hello, bike. Because if nobody answers, what I will probably do is go with the high level character into Prometheus. You'll be interested in the early stuff. Cool. But you're only here for 10 minutes. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Earlier stuff. That's fine. No, that's cool. Okay, so here's the new guy. Completely fresh off the board. So he has no new games, so we're going to go new. We'll do open world. And you can see here the so 2 skull difficulty. You get the simplified missions. Sticks then goes on, and then Prometheus is the new one, really high level one. So we're going to go to Olympus because there's no way I'm doing anything else. Create a new world, and we'll call this one stream. And I'll set it to normal. I'm not willing to quite try hard yet, and we'll claim the stream world. Now, if I'd done a whole bunch of missions, it's at this point. If you do !hydrate, it actually does something, or at least it should.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Scuttle should work now, by the way, for the people that tried it earlier, and it only works on this screen, so that's why it wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, Wenlock gets in there first because it's now got a minute time off. Off he goes. Right, okay, so oh, okay, it does work more often. Fine. Yeah, might be 1 minute per person actually thinking about it, so yes. Okay, so yeah, if I'd done some of the operations, yeah, it has the trigger name rather than mine, although it did have to play a little bit of catch up because I think the second scuttle came in a little bit too quick, but it's fine, it's no problem, it works. It works. Right, so yes, if I've done some things, I'm actually able to take some stuff down with me, but I haven't, so we'll just go. And then the map itself. Now, I've started down here before. That is the recommended starting area. It's the conifer area. We can start in a variety of different areas that make life a lot harder. So obviously deserts aren't great. Canyons, very hot, low water abundance, low trees, not a lot of oxygen or oxygen resources. I did drink. I did. And then the Riverlands. I'm actually going to start in the Riverlands because I've not been up there before. I've not seen it, and it's a relatively settled area. So we'll start here. And we'll make this one private for now. See yes. I'm still drinking. It's been a day. One thing with many of these games, it's loud in my ears, I don't know about yours. We start the game by falling through space. This seems to be a standard thing with a lot of these games. Yeah. Is it very loud? Do I need to turn that down? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Okay, good, right. I landed on a tree. Where did we actually land? So, that's... Right, so we need to be near water. We need to be preferably something that we can defend. I've realised I have absolutely nothing, so I have no health bars or anything. And we need somewhere that we can ultimately build off of, that we can look after. So up here might not be a bad idea actually. So this little bluff here, the water itself, unfortunately things can get through the water to you, so you do have to be careful with that. But it should give us some resources, and it should give us a place to sort of start from. So while I'm moving along, the only resources I can really use at the moment are the sticks that are on the ground. So I'm going to collect as much stuff like that. Plants, which I can break down for fibre, and seeds if I'm lucky. I don't think you can get that at the moment. There's something near here. Just heard it. So pick up sticks, pick up stones, and the other thing to note is I'm in a spacesuit because there's no oxygen. The animals here survive perfectly fine without oxygen, but I can't. So some of these large things are like coffee plants. There are berries, which is good for food to start with, so I'll grab some of those. There's tea, there's soybeans. Stones are definitely helpful. And then these blue stones are oxide, so they have oxygen in them, which your suit can break down. So we'll put the oxide into our oxygen, and that will disappear when I need more oxygen, and it will be converted by the suit. At the start, just picking up oxide stones is really inefficient. So I, at some point, want to create a better way of doing that. Right, now I've picked up a few things. If I press O, this is what I can craft at this point. Ice water canteens, various different piles of stuff. A stone axe and a stone pickaxe. So we'll go with the stone axe. And we'll grab a stone pickaxe as well. And obviously for various reasons that's going to help us out, because we're going to be able to, you know, knock down trees and stuff like that. It's also vaguely defensive. Vaguely. It's not the best. So we're still sort of working around the side of this thing. So, larger lumps of stuff. So, you can't do it unless you've got a pickaxe. This is silica. I do not need silica for a long time. This is oxide. So, we will mine that down. Allow me to breathe for a bit longer. The little bar at the bottom that's refilling his stamina. Mining will tire you out, running will tire you out, chopping down trees. So it's all very much managing that as well. There's a level. When you level up, you get talent points and blueprint points. So the talents, we'll do talents first. There are a number of them. Survival, adventure, habitation, combat. Now I almost always start here with the resource gathering one, and I go with wood stuff down until I can get to here, because when you chop down trees, normally you have to chop the tree up, then pick up all the wood. Once you've got down to this point, you start being able to just chop the tree down and then you get the wood in. It's like automatic. So as you put skills in, these level up to allow you to unlock the later skills. So there is a little bit of balancing. Right, then, tech tree. Is there still a level cap? So there are 60 levels. Talent points come in a variety of 1 or 2 per level, I think. So you are limited on talents, but there is a way of respecking those. As far as I'm aware, with blueprints, you can keep unlocking them after level 60. There's like a little bar that goes along that allows you to unlock more. So there are ways and means. Yeah, blueprints are endless, but talents are not. Yeah. So things I absolutely need. I need a campfire. This is how I get. One of the things I need to get to cook food, but also to sleep. So I'm getting that. That is just a thing. And I really want a bedroll, which is difficult to do this early on, but I really want that, so I'm going to grab it. To help me get the bedroll, I want a stone knife, because the stone knife allows me to skin things. So I'm going to grab that. And then at this point I can kind of grab anything around here. What I'm probably going to do, because unfortunately while I could grab a bow, which is really useful, I can't grab arrows for it until I've got another skill point, so I'm not going to worry about that. I could get a torch, or I could get my first bit of armour. Or, let's make the sensible choice. Let's start with wooden buildings. So I'm going to be able to actually, build something that I can live in. That's a boar over there. Alright, we're almost to the plinth I want to get to. Grab some more of this. Imagine that's probably, yeah, so we'll put all of that in there. That'll help me breathe for a while. This is salt, which if you do preserving meat, then is really useful, but I haven't yet found another use for it. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to climb up here. No, because that's a stonking great waterfall, so I'm going to have to go around. How are you enjoying your Starfield stuff at the moment, Hassel? How are you You've concentrated on the story, haven't you? And effectively finished it. Is that right? And now you're doing the story plus mode. Is that a cave already? Okay, noted. There is a cave around here. Right. Done with the story and went to NH Plus. I'm just gathering parts so you can get the companion that you want. Fair enough. So, hello, wolf. Hello. You're a level 99 wolf. I don't really want to deal with a level 99. You can't see me. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Not here. Oh no. Okay. You probably are going to kill me unless I can get you. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, when they're level 99, they're quite hard because they have a lot of health. Because they have a lot of health when they're level 99. Yeah, go on, you do your little bounces. I'll respawn somewhere. Yeah, and yeah, I know I don't have a bed. Right, where am I landing? Oh, great, all the way over there. Oh well. So I'm going to just run and swim across the river and get to the place I wanted to be, because I would have actually had to have gone all the way around. But this little sort of area here. Right, back on the ground. Way up there. I need to go southwards-ish. Hello, bush. Things I really want them to add to the game, because I don't know if it is in here, is taming wolves so that you can have dogs. I think this should be a thing. Let's start collecting useful things again. The other advantage of this river is it's fast moving, which means way later down the line I should be able to use that for power, so it's a good one to move around. Right, where am I? Right where I want to be. So this is the area I'm going to build in. Now obviously at the moment building here would be problematic because lots of trees in the way. So as with many of the games I play, I need to become a one-man ecological disaster. Especially when there's a storm coming in, but it is thankfully only showers. Right, so a new axe. A new pick. A knife. With the axe, let's clear up an area to do a really basic one. So I can get mostly out of the rain. Falling trees can hurt. Alright. Probably going to end up getting wet because I don't think I can build. I might be able to build a box, I guess, in time. have enough to build a very quick box so I can get out of this. Fuck's sake. Whoa, okay. Seriously, guys. I did not want to die again. Wow. Do falling trees still damage buildings? Yes, they do. I'm starting to think that there are a lot of very high level walls around here, and I might need to try and live somewhere else for a bit. Maybe the other side of the river. Yeah, I know. So close here. So welcome to early game Icarus, where you try and work out where to avoid all of the animals, because right at the moment they are hard to kill. Oh yes, yes. The non-standard starting areas are there are a lot of bigger mobs. Right. Okay. So that was clearly not going to work in swimming over, but I still want that river because that river is still useful. So shall we look at? Oh, that's far too small. The issue is this side's not quite as flat and nice and useful. Storm's just about to go. Let's around here. There's a melon back there, isn't there? Bush. Star. Stamina. There we go, pumpkin. Pumpkin. Storm is hopefully going to die down in a second or two. Let's get the essentials back again. An axe. I will be honest with you though, Hassel. When I first started with the other character, I went to the Triangle Lake in the starting area, and was immediately surrounded. You know, within about 5 minutes of getting out of the drop pod, I was surrounded by a pack of about 5 wolves, and I really did not survive that. I think armor is the thing that makes the difference. As soon as I've got enough levels to have the first sort of full armor set, then you can survive walls relatively easy, especially if you've got like a bow or spear as well to go with it. That seems to make the biggest difference from what I've noticed. The armor and a proper weapon. Rather than a tool. could actually build into the river. I might do that. Use some poles to lift it up slightly. Yeah. And from what you guys saw Hassel and I do last week, this is now sort of very similar to that starting point that we were at then. I think the difference was that obviously we had a few extra little bits and pieces. Do love an over twitchy physics engine. Okay. And one of the main reasons for being near water to start with is it's the only way you get a drink. This game's still a bit too loud in comparison to me. Okay. Can people still hear the game? Brought it down another notch. No, I'm going to avoid that mower. That mower can go away. Go on, clear off. I do not want to have to deal with a mower at this point. I will just die. Yes, it's a burb, but at this point, the burb will kill me. Now I know you can delete those, get those out. There we go. Just take some time. You going away? You're going away. Good bird. Flowers. Yeah. Just finding myriad ways of leveling up. Right. It looks a bit quieter over there now. And I can probably rush over it and building. Before I do, let's have some stuff in my... So, we want poles. We want 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 poles. That will give us a nice 2x2 grid. And then we'll put the various bits that we want on top of that. So, let's take a risk so I can get my other stuff back as well. No more doggos. I do not want doggos. Doggos. Can't see any. Take all of that stuff. Okay. Let's build house, or at least start up house. So, right, free attachment of anything, including the fact that I can page up to move things up, page down to move things down, and there is no grid yet. But as soon as I put down one pole, if I then target that pole, anytime I then move, it's now part of that grid. Okay, so I then go, let's say, I want to be proper. Actually, no, the first building, let's not do it proper over the water. One. There. Right there. And there. So, those are all at the same height and all on the same grid. Yeah. Drinking water can. I don't think it does the same anymore. Whoops! Did not need to make another poll. So that happened because I had it on my hotbar and I pressed the hotbar button, so it automatically made another poll for me, which I did not want it to do, but it did. Okay. Don't have anything in there for oxygen, so let's deal with that. Right. Now when I target a pole, you get the floor. And I mean, after this, I'm not gonna say, because it's probably teaching the basics. I don't need to do that. In case we all know. And then I need some walls. 8 because I'm doing a nice simple square, and I want a ramp as well. Just waiting until I've got everything. Deer goes running off. Like I can kill a deer right now. Can't even kill wolves. So yeah, doing anything pretty much gets you skill points and everything else. I'm going to get up here while I'm thinking about it. And we'll open up this. Right, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. I'm not building any fancy stuff. So let's get a bow, an arrow. I've got one more point. Let's get some chest armor.